What is going on, guys? My name is Jay and welcome to the first episode of my Let's Play series. And I need to get some noms. Wait a sec. So yeah, this is my house. This is where I'm living, and this is my mushroom farm. As you can see, I've been in this world a little while, and the reason for that is because I wanted this to be more of a redstone let's play even, and I wanted it to be more about building stuff than just mining and going exploring. But if you want to see that stuff, let me know in the comments and I'll leave that sort of stuff in and just do a time lapse of it or something. So I'm going to show you what I've got so far. This is my miscellaneous chest. This is just all my junk. You can have a look at that if you want to. Got some slime balls in there, that's probably the best thing I've got. But this is my nice chest. This is where I've got all my redstone, my iron, my diamonds. I've got a diamond pick as well, my lapis, all that good stuff. So that's what I've got so far. And I'll give you a little tour of my house before we start on today's build. It's my second floor. Got some, nice trapdoor lights because I'm baller like that. This is my nether portal room. And this I think is going to be my potion brewing room, but I'm not sure yet. It might be my enchanting room. And if you think I'm going a bit fast, that's because I've just recorded this let's play once and didn't realise it wasn't recording my microphone, so I've had to tear down what I've just built and start again, but it's all good, I don't mind. And this is the view from my bedroom. Pretty nice, looking over the swamp. So yeah, I'll just nip down and show you my mine. It's nothing interesting. Got a nice little splash landing here so I don't get damaged. Probably dug a couple hundred blocks in each direction and found all that good stuff that you've just seen. I dug down to Y coordinate 11.6 and 11.6 or 10.6, that's where I prefer to be. So yeah, like I was saying, 10.6 or 11.6, that's where I prefer to be. And let's go up, get some food and start with the build. Yeah, the reason I've got this water lift thing is because I didn't want ladders at the bottom which mobs could get up, so that's why I started this, and I think it's pretty sweet, something different. So yeah, let's get some mushrooms quickly so I can get some food in us, and 2 bowls should be good, and then mushrooms as well. And we'll make some mushroom stew because yeah, why not? Nom nom nom. Done. Should start regaining a bit of health now. So yeah, today we're gonna start, not today, now we're gonna start today's build. And let me just destroy this door. And like I said, it's gonna be a new door. So I'll show you the style of door that I want to build, and I need some window panes for this. And I'm missing a sticky piston. It might still be down there. We'll sort it after if not. Yeah, I want a window pane on top and sunstone on the bottom, and that's exactly how it'll look. There won't be anything either side or behind it. All the mechanism will be underneath. So yeah, let's get started. Like I say, I've already started this once, so there should be plenty of room under here because it's all laid out from before, and even a bit of a redstone from before. Yeah, looks like one of my sticky pistons has gone missing. I'll get around to, oh no, it's here. Sweet. So let's get started with building it. If I go a bit fast, that's because I don't want this let's play to be any longer than 15 minutes really. So let's get started. Like I said before, first of all you want to come to where your door's going to be, dig down 3 deep and put your sticky pistons down, and you need 2 sticky pistons for it to work, like so. And on the other side, you want to how do you want to do this? How did I say before? You want a dirt block this side here next to it, 2 dirt blocks here, and 3 dirt blocks there going along. And you want to have a repeater going into this block here, and a block here which is going to have a torch on the front of it. And we need to build a small monostable circuit. So we have repeater set to 2, redstone there, redstone on top of that block, a block on top of that redstone, torch there, and a torch on the front. And that's our 1-tick monostable circuit. So if I can get a button to show you, when I use this button, it'll give off a 1-tick pulse which leaves the block up. That's perfect, that's how we want it. We then want to connect redstone like that, and put 2 repeaters here, both set to 1 tick. The reason I use 2 repeaters is because you don't want this getting interfered with, although you could do, doesn't really matter. And then just put redstone like that, so it'll still just do the same, apart from on the way back down it'll push it up again. And the reason for that is because we need to put blocks here and there, and one above where this torch is going to be. So you put the torch there and put a repeater, and you want a 1-tick delay on this bottom one and no ticks on the top one, and hopefully that'll do what I want now. And I believe it does, although I can't see very well, but I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, so if I was to put a block on top of that, and that didn't go well, and press the button, it should leave it in the top slot of the doorway, which it does. And if I press it again, it'll bring it back down into its original position. So that's going well, it's actually working, that's nice. And it's about to go dark, so I'll go get some sleep, because like I say, it's a let's play, so I am playing on hard difficulty, I believe, or normal, I'm not sure, one of them. I'll check quickly. Yeah, I'm playing on normal at the moment. So we'll go back and carry on with the build now. And just broke my legs a bit, but that doesn't matter. So now we've got that, we need to get something into this block here, which is where this other sticky piston that was there, don't worry, I'm going to replace it, comes in. And we want that facing here, so when it's extended it'd put a block into that gap there. So the block at the moment's there, if it got extended it'd be above that piston. So that's where we want that sticky piston, and I'll just replace this block. And we then need a torch directly underneath that piston, a block on the back of this torch, and a piece of redstone on top of that block. And we also need a repeater going into this block here. So if we just place blocks like this and have a repeater there, that works. And then we need another repeater going into this block here, like so. And I can never remember which needs a delay on it. I think it might be this one which goes into this block, and this is the input block here. So if we give it a current, it should retract that block and then get rid of the current, and it should push it up into there. So yeah, it looks like I got the delay the right way around. So you want no ticks on this one, which is opposite to the 2 repeaters, and on this one you want 2 ticks. So now we just need a way of connecting them together, because that's basically how it works. If I put 2 blocks here, which is how the doorway would be, and this one gets triggered first, which pulls that block away, and then this one gets triggered, which pulls that block down, so there's nothing in the way of the door. And it works the opposite way round after that. This goes off, which pushes it up, and then this one goes off, and so on. We just need to connect them together now so we can have one power button, and we need a T flip-flop for this, because this one needs a constant current and that one just needs a pulse. So the way I build my T flip-flops is like so. I have this one here. Going into this block we have a repeater set to 2 ticks, and a piece of redstone there. Block above that redstone, and a piece of redstone there, and a redstone torch on the front of that block. And that's basically it. And then we have a torch here, which is the output, and a block there which will give off the output here. So I don't have a button, but I do have a pressure plate, which I'll try and make work. Why not? So as you can see, I press it once, goes off, press it again, it comes on. So that's what we want. That's how we want our T flip-flop. And then to connect it to here, you're probably thinking, why have you done it so far away? That's because we need a delay circuit. So this is how I do mine. Just to save on redstone, I use blocks because they can conduct it. And if Notch ever gets around to fixing that, I'll have to replace them with redstone, but whatever. And don't want any delay on this one. And then that is basically the delay circuit, and that'll come off like this into there. And you're probably thinking, why didn't I just do it in line? Well, that's because we need to bring a button down for the doorway. But this is your input block here, which needs a repeater going into it, and then we need to connect that to the other input block. So after 15 blocks we'll need a repeater. And just on the 15th block, just in case. And I've gone way too far. And this needs to be connected into this block here. And for a standard, you want 2 repeaters set to full delay going into this one. But then as you add repeater, as I've added a repeater going into this one, we'll need an extra tick because of the length of this, and that 1 tick there should do it. So now this should work. Let's just make sure it's in the right state to start with, which it sort of is. And then if this gets an input, the door should work, hopefully, fingers crossed. And as you can see, it's filled the doorway, gets pressed again, and it opens it. So that's perfect, and now we just need to connect into this line for it to work. So I decided to have it on this block here. So put a piece of dirt there with redstone on top of it, and have it coming down this way here, and joining onto this with a repeater just so it goes the full length properly. And as you can see, that's why I moved that delay circuit back, so I can fit this little contraption in. And then the buttons out here, as you can see, they're in the right place because it's exactly the way I did it before. when they're pressed, well, it won't work actually because I haven't got the right blocks in yet, but I did decide I was going to use a window pane and a piece of sandstone. So the top block that you want up here wants to go directly on the sticky piston, and then your other block needs to go to the right of it. So now if I push this, it closes up like that, and press it again and it opens up. So let's just make sure everything's okay down here. It's all nice and lit up because I don't want mobs spawning down here, and I haven't left anything down here. No, that looks pretty good to me. So just cover it up with dirt so when the grass grows again it looks nice and natural. And that is how our house will look. Let's fill in these little gaps which I used for getting on top of things. And that is how your house will look. You can't see the door from anywhere. I mean, you can't see the mechanism from anywhere. And once you press this button, it opens up, and it's a pretty nice door. And you can have a button on the opposite side of the brick as well to set it. And another thing I've found is you can actually have it self-resetting. So I'll show you that quickly. You have a pulse here going into it, and then you have a little delay, like don't know if I'll have enough room. Hopefully I will. No, that's not going to work. If I had more room I could do it. Basically what you do off this input branch, you have about 6 repeaters, delay, and then have it just joining this line again. So this one will fire and set it to one state, and then once it's gone through the delay it'll go off again and it'll close it behind you. So if I had the room I'd show you how to do it, but I don't for some reason, and I'm lost. How do I get out? That's the one. So yeah, I don't know if yeah, sun's going down, so just in time. It's perfect, and we now have a nice pretty little door. So yeah, if you enjoyed this guys and you found it useful, please leave it a rating, drop us a comment, let me know if you want to see more Let's Plays in future and what style you want to see. If you want me to see me exploring, I can do that. If you want to see mining, I can do that, but chances are I'm going to time lapse that because I won't really have much to talk about, and I'll probably just put some nice music on top of it, some dubstep or something, and just time lapse that. So, ain't it pretty? Sunset. So yeah, like I say, if you enjoyed this, please leave it a thumbs up, and until next time, I will see you later. Peace.